It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show with J.Hall and DJ Akademiks.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's get it.
Yep. Hip Hop Matrix Show. Myself, J.Hall. This guy right here, DJ Akademiks. What's good, my brother?
Man, I'm here. What's up with you, man?
I'm good, man. I was watching your IG live, bro. You sound like you got here about you had a little rough explosion.
Yeah. My freaking tire exploded on me. It felt like a bomb went off. I just knew the whole wheel was gone when I was getting out this car. I was like, this whole wheel just flew off somewhere, I'm sure. And I got out of the car, did the walk of shame, hit the corner, looked at it, and it said, well, it didn't say anything, but it was just a tire. Just a tire exploded. But when I finally got to a tire shop, one of the tire people that worked there, he's like, yeah, that's a big tire because it's a truck. He's like, yeah, so when they explode, it's loud. They bust is loud. So, yeah, that thing was like, boom! Like, it was like an atomic bomb went off. I just knew that thing was gone.
Bro, what is it with you, man? You really James Bond because your experience with cars, just in the past year. Like,
Why was he James Bond, though?
Bro, because he's always having something going on with his car. It's like in every James Bond movie. Like, some villain always does something to James Bond car. And he has to do some sort of secret move to survive. That's what I'm saying. Like, you living a secret life?
No, not that I know of.
Because, bruh, you have more issues with vehicles. Like, you got 9 lives, bro.
I'm just always on the highway. That's all. I drive a lot. I drive more than the average person. I'm on the highway back and forth from Baltimore to D.C.
I used to be that guy.
4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of driving. So, yeah, it's probably speeds up that speedometer.
Yeah. I mean, I came from, I know when I come out, sometimes my car, I remember one time you remember that time, it was like just late last year, like within like 6 weeks, I had replaced all 4 of my tires one by one individually. And it wasn't because I was balling.
Oh, okay, yeah. I would have did it one by one too. I wouldn't have replaced all 4 at once.
No.
You got some bread.
No. I didn't do that because I wanted to. Each of them had a flat. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
No, I get it. One by one. Yeah. One by one. But all at one time? No, I ain't got that bread.
No.
I ain't got it.
But it was like one had a flat. Then like 2 weeks later, another one had a flat. Then in 1 week, both of them had got a flat.
That sounds like a female.
Nah, man, that's like Southeast DC.
Yeah, one of them Southeast DC females.
No way. That's that glass.
You fucking with them hoes, Jesse?
Nah, I never had that situation though. Like somebody
said, Jasmine Sullivan.
No, but I did have
the windows out your car.
But I did one time. I was with me and my mans, and we went to go see some girls back in the day. And we came out. All 4 of his tires were slashed. Shout out to my cousin back home in Detroit. He know what I'm talking about.
That's them Detroit girls.
Yeah, all 4 of his tires were slashed.
Cash dolls.
And we were stuck at these girls' house for the whole weekend because then it snowed. Yeah, then it snowed. Yeah, man. So that was a rough weekend. And the girl found us. Like, I don't know how she found him. Like, she found him and she left a note saying, "Do you love me now?"
No, I don't like that. I hate you, bitch.
It was a lot, man. It was a lot. Yeah, man. So, yeah. Before we get into the show, I just want to give a shout out to the class of 2019 at Howard University. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the class 2110, the real HU, Hampton.
Well, if they graduate, shout out to them too. If you graduate from college, we've given you much props. It's not an easy job, but you did it. You crossed that stage. So shout out to you. Some years ago, I crossed that stage. I put up a throwback picture of me and my folks when we did that. I only got like one graduation picture, and it's me giving a side eye.
Yeah, I got a graduation picture from high school.
You went to 3 colleges.
No.
That accumulate to like 4 years, right?
I went to 2 colleges. I did go to 3 colleges.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. You went to
graduate from none of them shits.
And you had more years than the average person still. If you add it up, you got a degree, bro.
No, I did 3 in like 2 years. I went to JUCO, Lackawanna, and I went to CCBC in Baltimore, and then I was at Bowie for like.
Okay, so you went to college.
I was at Bowie for like a month.
Okay, and you went though. You went. So it is what it is. Hey, Diddy be claiming Howard.
I went to a train school.
Hey, you got more education than me.
Hey.
It is what it is. So shout out to you for making that journey. May everything in your life become positive and productive. May the struggle be worth it. And also may your school loans get paid real quickly. Because Lord knows you're going to need it. Because they're going to hound you.
Yeah, I seen one of them. You know how you like the Game of Thrones. It was a picture of all the graduates, like a sea of graduates.
Okay.
And it said game of loans.
Yo, it's real. Yo, I remember they called me while I was still celebrating, yo. Like, they was like, yeah, Mr. Hall, how are you? Congratulations.
It's about to kick in. When should we expect the first
payment? Like they play no games, man. So that's what it is too.
Remember all those refund checks you kept cashing?
Yeah.
It's time for me to get my refund.
Now, shout out to people who was getting refund checks. Now, for myself, I was using my refund checks to pay rent. But there was people that were straight going, shopping, nigga, shopping. Like, they were going to straight Pentagon Mall, just shopping.
Cashing out.
Yeah, man, yeah. So, hopefully you invested your money. You did well. Yeah, pretty much. Your birthday ain't for another 6 months, but you gonna celebrate your birthday now. So
there's refund checks saying my birthday this week.
Hey, that's what it is, man. Did you check out people who were at the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, I seen them.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know black people go to the Kentucky Derby, bro.
I didn't say it either. I have no ambition of ever going either.
But did you know black people go to the Kentucky Derby is what I'm asking.
No, I didn't.
I had no clue.
Actually, I could see that because being in Baltimore, we had Preakness. So
what's that?
Preakness is just like Kentucky Derby.
So that's what I'm confused by because I saw people who were dressed Kentucky Derby-ish, but they weren't in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it like? Is that a weekend where a bunch of races happen with horses?
Yeah, it's horse races.
Is it the same weekend?
Yeah.
But the Kentucky Derby is more famous?
Yeah, Kentucky Derby is just more famous. I mean, each city makes it a whole big thing, a big weekend thing. So, I mean, I'm in Baltimore. We had Preakness, which Preakness is a big thing every year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole weekend ordeal. Kind of like having the Super Bowl in your city every year, but it's not as big as the Super Bowl. Of course, that's just the first thing that came to mind.
Yo, it seems like black people use any excuse to be overdressed, yo.
Yeah, of course.
I seen a bunch of people
look rich.
Yo, I seen a bunch of people on my timeline looking like Crayolas. Like, it was just like a lot.
Sophisticated and rich.
Yeah, a lot of clear clothing.
Yeah, so go back to that apartment.
A lot of whites. You know what I'm saying?
When the real rich ones goes to their estates.
Hey, but shout out to people like Steve Harvey because he right at home at places like that. Mm-hmm. Because he dressed like that any day. He don't need no Kentucky Derby dress like that.
Yeah, suits.
Right. So Steve was right at home. He was looking at y'all.
I saw somebody on Instagram. I'm famous for seeing the memes. It was Mr. Potato Head. They turned Mr. Potato Head upside down and put the mustache on. And it looked just like Steve Harvey, and it did.
Oh, it did?
It did. It really did.
I wonder if Steve got that mustache insured. Like, real talk.
Well, he did have a hairpiece insured that he wore for a long time, and then he finally decided to whip off.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. He had the perfect shape up. That thing was...
I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those people, I thought it was his real hair, man, until, I look at pictures now, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like certain artists where people used to call that was gay when I was younger. And I was like, man, he ain't gay. I look back on him now. I'm like, ooh, yeah. I ain't going to say it because some of them still ain't came out yet. But, I'm just going to say, I look back at it now. I'm like,
It was kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Kind of suspect.
Right. Yo, did you get a chance to check out the photos or anything on timeline with about the Met Gala?
Yeah, of course. Cardi B killed it. Nicki Minaj. You had... Katy Perry was in a hamburger.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. J-Lo looked good.
So, are you aware of what the Met Gala really is?
It's an art celebration, right?
So, yeah, I didn't ask you that question to act like I've always known. I had to Google it. So, it's a fundraiser benefit annually for the Museum of Art or something like that in NYC. So, yeah, it's for appreciation of art.
Celebration, something like that.
Yeah. And so, Anna Wintour, who is the chief editor of Vogue magazine, but I think she stepped down this year. She picks the theme every year, her and a class of other tastemakers and all that. But she's pretty much the H woman, and she's a woman in charge. But she picks the theme. So I guess this theme was, I'm probably totally wrong, maybe 80 something or something crazy, whatever. But it's a reason why everybody be on the same page with that, because she picks the theme.
I don't feel like everybody be on the same page, though. I feel like regardless of the theme, they just really go whatever.
Well, you know what though? I don't. It's hard, man, because I really want to say, that the theme they were, but at the same time, man, I don't know. But Cardi B did shut it down as far as the way she looked, and your boy Kanye showed up in some Dickies.
Yeah, he showed up looking like he was about to clock in.
Like Kanye showed up
like the DC sniper.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking at it right now, and I think it says...
Definitely look like a serial killer.
Let me see. Last year, the theme was heavenly bodies. So that was why Chadwick Boseman showed up looking like a priest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it'd be some sort of theme or whatever people do.
What was the name of the thing?
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a theme. Only one I'm seeing was 2018, but let me see 2019. Oh, here it is right here. It says the theme was recently announced. The costume theme was camp, notes of fashion. The theme is inspired by notes on camp, which is widely credited introduced the notion of camp to the mainstream. So
I have no idea what that means.
Camp is like a genre. I've seen it like in movies when they say something is campy. I always felt like it means something like corny.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you,
Nessa and Kaepernick definitely did what they wanted to do. That
they definitely
came out looking like African Egyptian kings and queens, which I liked it, but it definitely has nothing to do with camp.
Well, yeah, it says here that.
And how does a hamburger have anything to do with camp?
Bro, I don't know.
That's what I said. They make it up, but I think people just do what they want to do regardless because they want to be seen.
Yeah,
but like I said, J-Lo looked great.
No, J-Lo looked wonderful. J-Lo looked wonderful, but she did borrow that outfit from Big Papa Pump from WWE. Yeah, Scott Steiner.
She borrowed the outfit. Well, she needs to borrow it again.
Let me show you. You don't know who Big Papa Pump is? You ain't never watched wrestling?
I watched wrestling, but I tuned out once I actually got old enough to realize it was fake.
I'm talking about Big Papa Pump, man, when he was like when he was come out there with the girls, with the HOs. Let me show you the picture right here.
With the HOs, you spelled it out.
I had to because we're too politically correct right now, right there. But she looked great though.
God, stop.
Yeah, like she looks freaking awesome. I mean, camp. I don't know, man. It's a term, man. But either way it goes, it always think the Met Gala seems like it's more fun on the outside versus the inside.
Yeah, it's like what do they do when they finally get inside?
Yeah. Because I mean, outside you got like
there's never no pictures of what goes on inside.
I don't think you're allowed to.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're allowed to. I think some people sneak in live stream, but you're not. I think that's the whole thing. Like the obvious of it, you're not supposed to record anything. So that's why you don't see no camera. That's on purpose.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
But that, to me, I think it's like a take on society because like
it seems like it's be boring as hell.
Bro, they're probably inside playing bingo. And laughing at us like, yeah, everyone likes us. But they're probably inside like bored because you ain't doing no dance moves with what Cardi had on.
No.
Like, that's straight entrance apparel.
Yeah, that's definitely... I think the cape on that thing was like 7-8 feet long.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way.
So you got a whole basketball goal trailing behind you.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So it always seems real dope. And it seems like it's something for rich people to kind of show up and, show their insecurities.
That's exactly just what it is for the runway.
Right. While us poor
it's
people,
a fashion show.
Us poor people, we like to commentate all day long and show our insecurities.
Yeah, and those dresses cost our yearly salary.
Do they cost our yearly salary or what we trying to make?
I mean, probably more. What we trying to make?
Because, bruh, I'm pretty sure what some of them had on. Like J-Lo ain't wearing what J-Lo had on. That wasn't no $80,000. That probably was in them 140s, 150s and stuff like that.
Probably got a point there.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much they give them those clothes for free. Ain't that crazy how when you're a celebrity, you make a bunch of money to reach a certain status and you don't spend the money?
Yeah.
Because everybody wants you to wear their product for free.
Yep, and they pay you to wear it.
Yeah. It's like the more money you make, the less you got to spend, right?
Even jewelry.
Yeah. That's why when you watch it, it's easy to hate on, but if they was invited, I'd definitely go.
Yeah, I'm definitely there.
I'm always in that bitch.
I'm all in the camp.
Hands folded in the mug, like
everywhere.
Right.
I'm gonna pull a puff. I'm gonna lay down on the steps.
Right. What's my man name who with Fred? Damn, I can't remember his name, man. But Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean showed up looking plain as hell. He must have got his invitation at the last minute. He showed up in a regular suit with his pants pulled up with no socks.
He was the last second edition.
Yeah, man. He hang up the coats. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
That happened to Frank Ocean.
Yeah, but the Kim K, she looked good, and they also had announced that her baby surrogate is like on the way because people thought the baby was already here, but at the Met Gala she had announced that it wasn't here yet, but it was there, and so I think that's
working them surrogates. Kim K said she ain't messing up her body no more, but she gonna tap somebody else's.
Listen, she gave you the first two, but the last two she like, look, if you want more kids, this is what it's gonna be. So. Yeah. And I mean that's cool for her. You know what I mean?
I respect it.
Yeah. I mean, it's her body, man. Because you never know. We look at them, especially the Kardashians. We look at them as such a for everything else but sincere. But we forget that she is human, so we don't know what's going on with her body. And like you said, that is a lot for a woman to go through, and it's her choice. You know what I mean? It's her choice.
Although got the money to pay for somebody else's body,
hey, I would not mind my wife having Kim K's body, body, but having Kim K's baby. Because I know that check is lovely.
Yeah, that check.
I know that check is like, I be looking at my woman like, what's the
It's
problem?
At least 6 figures.
What? Bear none. All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut. You just can't tell nobody.
Yeah, just shut up.
That's fine. Go away for 9 months and you come back straight. Who has a problem with that?
I'm sure your room and board is everything's taken care of. You living with them.
Oh, most definitely.
You eating good.
You eating straight. You drinking water.
Private chefs.
Skin probably as pure as it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your body probably feels like you probably bathe in angel tears. They probably gonna give you the best it is. You just gotta listen to Kanye's rants upstairs. Put on some Beats by Dre headphones and you straight. He ain't never home.
Yeah, right.
And you living in Calabasas. You straight. You know what I mean? Speaking of Kim K, did you catch that she helped 17 inmates go free?
Yeah, and somebody said the itch finally found the talent.
Well, you know, she is studying to be a lawyer.
Hey, but she done freed more black people than a lot of black people.
Well, apparently,
she definitely got Sharpton beat.
What it is, I don't know how many people Al actually free. We know how much Al protested to free, but how many he actually free?
That's actually free. We're not talking about the effort. We're talking about the results.
I don't want to speak on something I don't know. I'm like, I know Al brought a lot of awareness and stuff.
I'll wait.
Hey, man, listen.
I'll wait.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, man.
Devil's advocate or not, I'm just saying.
Hey, listen.
She found the talent. She found, finally, we always said what was Kim K's
talent? The way that she helped was she paid for 17 inmates and their legal fees by helping them reunite with their family because, you know, a lot of people are in jail pretty much because they can't pay for the bail.
She just got another person released that was in jail for like 10, 15 years, wrongly convicted too.
Listen, man, if she found a cause that she's trying to stick with, we might be looking at another chapter of hers. You know what I mean? Where she's actually finding something.
Like I said.
Yeah, because listen,
we found her talent.
We criticize the Kardashians for not having no talent, for not doing nothing, for being materialistic.
She got a knack for getting niggas out of jail.
So if that's what it is, right? That's what it is.
I know who I'm calling.
Yeah.
When Popo's coming with my dog.
You calling Kim?
I'm calling Kim. Forget Al. Forget all of them.
Well, I guarantee.
I'm calling Kim.
Well, listen, I don't know no person who's ever been in.
Let my people go.
I'm saying I don't know no person who's ever been in jail. And somebody come bail them out. They're like, no, I don't want that nigga bailing me out.
Yeah. Other than Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm calling Kim.
I mean, if you locked up, you don't care who gonna bail you out.
I mean, yeah, but it's not about the bail. It's about getting overturns and releases.
I mean, that's what she gets.
I'm talking about. Anybody can pay bail. Not anybody can get your
to the point of bail
overturned.
Okay.
And you get you released.
Yeah, and pay your lawyer fees.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I would like for her to keep going. I don't want to put her on that statue.
She better not stop.
Yeah.
Let my people go.
If she can keep going, man, keep going. You know what I mean? If she can keep it going, man.
Kim is okay with me.
Yeah, she okay. She found a cause. I think it's dope, man. I think we seeing something different from her.
Trump listens to her because he keep looking at her booty. So every time she turn around, she turn back around and say, "Do this," and he does it.
Well, what it really is,
he's in a momentary hypnosis.
Well, I mean, besides that, what it really is that Trump is actually we forget that he was a celebrity and he likes to listen to other celebrities. You know what I mean? So she speaks the celebrity language.
And he's a pervert.
I mean, that's go beyond.
Okay, so she's using that to her advantage.
That go beyond. But she's also, you know, I think that's what it calls for too. Shout out to Kodak Black because he had offered the funeral expenses for the student that was killed during the school shooting, Kendrick Castillo. Who was killed protecting his friends during the school shooting in Highlands Ranch, Denver. And so far the family hasn't accepted the offer. They probably don't even know who Kodak Black is at this moment, but I thought it was a big deal because Kodak has always been in the news for something negative. So the fact that he actually offered it, I think that's a big deal. But you just told me on the way over here that Kodak just got arrested, right?
He just got arrested at Rolling Loud on state and federal firearms charges.
Jeez.
Yeah, Miami-Dade, they ATF came and got him at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I mean, it's like Kodak is pretty much, ain't he already on probation?
Yeah, for the sex case.
So that can be a violation, right? As far as that charge, I mean, if he catches that charge, right?
I mean, it's another charge, and I mean, of course, he got a gun and he got a sex charge, so those are two big ones.
I mean, he gonna have to have one of his homeboys take that L and take that gun.
Somebody gotta take something.
Yeah, because
somebody gotta take something. Just hope you ain't got like Michael Vick friends.
No, and those are Michael Vick cousins and everything too that turned on him. So yeah, you don't want Michael Vick friends. You don't want that.
5 years for Mike.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, I'd have took that 50. Here, I'd have been in Mike's circle. Look, put it all. I did it. It was all mine. Mike
well, no. I hear what you're saying as far as
Mike worth $100 million at the moment.
They actually participated. So yeah, you're right. I thought you meant like just off GP, but no. You're right. If you were all into it, you could have did it. But I think what it was
Shoot, just off GP, Mike. I need $2 million for every year I'm in.
But you know what it was though? I don't think they would have got 5 though. One of them brothers, because you remember Mike Vick's homies was from like the hood. His cousin,
but we gonna have the same lawyers.
Yeah, but they about to go in for a lot. They were about to go in for a lot longer than Mike. Mike got 3 because he's Mike Vick. They were about to get like 25.
No, Mike got 18 months.
Okay, but they were going to get more.
They would have got 5 years. Yeah, we got 5 years. They got like 5 years.
Dude, 5 years is a lot, bro.
I know, but if I'm coming home to 10, 20 million, that ain't that long.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know if you can pay me for 20 million for no jail.
That's
a good question, though.
$500,000 million to myself, 1.5 for my family.
So you wouldn't mind doing 5 years in the joint?
I'll do 5 for 20 million.
And there was some big biffs trying to holler at you.
20 million, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm straight.
My family gonna be straight forever. We gonna eat good. I'm good.
I won't be good. I'll be spending all that money on therapy afterwards.
I mean, hey, you got the money for it. Shit. 5 years, Mike. I need $2 million for every year I'm in that joint.
Well, hopefully Kodak got somebody who down like the way you said it, because if that's the case, then that's gonna be a trouble, But it's like Kodak just can't get right, man. It's like every time we see the brother, it's like he's reaching for that kind of attention. Like, how people who've been locked up so long, they're not comfortable on the outside. It seems like that's what he remind me of. So hopefully he'll find it the way, man.
He wasn't even locked up that long.
Yeah, he wasn't, but he's been locked up in and out though since he was a kid. So I used to work with kids at a youth home, man, and I'm telling you, some of my kids who were in and out for years, to them, they almost can't see the difference. That's what Kodak really remind me of, man. That he just been institutionalized.
Can't get right.
Yeah, he just can't get right, man. So that's what it is. It's just been announced that your guy 50 Cent had announced that his new TV pilot got the green light, and it's going to be on the ABC network. The show is going to be called Without a Trace, and it's about Isaac Wright Jr., a prisoner who had became a lawyer and started helping other prisoners as he was fighting to get his case overturned.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it's going to be on ABC. That's a family network, man. It seems like 50 Cent is like Teflon. With all the stuff that 50 Cent gets into and stuff like that, how you make that deal with ABC, who's owned by Disney?
Because you're making people money.
That's pretty much what you come down to?
It's green. Not black, it's not white, it's green.
Yeah.
That's it. This is Powers.
But it does seem like the politically correct police never can get their hands on 50. In this era where you can't say anything, it seems like they can never get their hands on 50. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You'll see a couple articles and some think pieces every now and then about how 50 is wrong, but nothing that'll really like mess with his money is what I'm saying. Other people, we in the era now, people be apologizing for something that they said. Kevin Hart apologized for something that you did 6-7 years ago, but it seems like with 50 Cent, it just like nothing, bro.
I mean, because he don't really care. He don't really care. He doesn't have that. I mean, Kevin Hart had a clean-cut image. I mean, he doesn't have that image that he should care. I mean, his image is, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, 50 really don't, though,
I don't
too.
give a fuck.
Like, people say it.
And you better have my money.
Yeah.
You better have my money.
I've known more people to pay back 50 Cent these past 2 weeks than paid me back in my whole lifetime.
Yeah. You better have my money.
Yeah.
I'm going in nonstop, and I'm not going to stop.
No, he's not. He's not going to stop. Yeah.
Not stop.
There's a couple people I don't want beef with. IRS and 50 Cent.
Yeah, what was Chrissy Teigen? She was like,
I don't want no beef with 50, the way she did.
She's like, 50, please love me. Please love me. And he actually responded. He's like, it's not me, it's them. They keep trying me. I love you.
Nobody wants that static
I love
with
you and John, Chrissy.
Nobody wants that static with Fifth. Speaking of Fifth, Power announced that this upcoming season is going to be his last.
Yeah, but it's also going to be 15 episodes.
Really?
Yeah, he said it was going to be 15 episodes. You didn't hear that part, did you?
No. How many episodes is Power usually?
It's usually like 8, 9.
I didn't realize that. But you know what, though? Power usually comes in the summer. Is it going to be later this year? Because it seemed like...
It said August 25th. I believe I seen sometime in August. It's going to premiere.
The thing that struck my interest is that the poster said the final betrayal.
Yeah. So
I'm wondering, like, what does that mean? Because if I feel like everyone's been betraying everything. But I had to remember, how did the last season end? Didn't Tommy shoot old girl?
Tommy shoot old girl.
Yeah, he shot Ghost's girl.
Yeah.
That's how that ended. So
She didn't die, though. That was the season before.
no, that was last season. That's how the last season just ended.
That's how it ended.
Yeah, that is how I guarantee you bet $20, man. That's how the last season ended. But you're right, she didn't die because she already said on her IG she was gonna be alive. But that's how the last season ended. Tommy shot her and then looked at Ghost too, like, yeah, I shot her.
Yeah, he was upstairs at the school.
Yeah, because he was aiming to shoot Ghost. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this ends out. I mean, I think it's gonna come down between Tommy and Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
They've been itching at that for a long time, right?
Yeah, but he also said it's going to be like 3 or 4 spinoffs, so he's going to tell a lot of stories. I already heard that the first spinoff story was going to be Kanan's story, showing how Kanan became to be Kanan, like the start. So all the players will still be in the story, it's just a different angle.
Are they gonna have a spinoff story for Tariq?
They probably going to. They said it's going to be like four spinoffs, so it's going to be this. The story isn't over. It's just, I guess, as far as Ghost being the main character and everything following his story, that's over.
Well, it seems like they waited till they got to deal with the spinoffs, and they're like, all right, well, we can conclude this now.
Yeah, because we can continue the story. We can just branch it off. Branch it off different ways. And who's to say they don't bring it back 3-4 years from now?
Yeah, because we don't know at this moment right now as we speak. We don't know what the ending gonna be with Ghost.
Yeah,
right. Although I think he's gonna die. That's just what it is.
You think Ghost gonna die?
Oh no, Ghost dead. He out of here. Ghost didn't dodge more like Ghost spit. He used 7
lethal injection.
You're right. He used 7 of his 9 lives in season 2. You know what I'm saying? Like Ghost been on these last 2 lives, just like kicking it. You know what I mean? There's no way Ghost is gonna live, man. You know what I mean? But I do gotta admit though, I like the way Kanan went out though, because there was no finale and it came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like it came out of nowhere. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out,
He just
man.
ran out of time. He needed to get out of there so he can get on some other stuff.
Well, yeah, but you know, I think people forgot too. He had already mentioned that Kanan must die like a year ago, but he didn't die that season. I thought he was gonna die that season, and he kept on going. So, you know, that's how that kind of stretches out. Your girl Cardi B, I don't know if you caught this, but she is catching a $1 million lawsuit. So, according to some sites from a blogger who says that Cardi has caused her suffering, emotional distress, anxiety, stress, insomnia, humiliation. Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say? I pronounced that wrong. I'm all messed up. Depression during her pregnancy, because apparently she made a comment about Cardi's daughter, and Cardi did one of her infamous rants on IG.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut the fuck up. You just no. That's not what we doing. You can't do that.
Here's the thing, though, bro.
If you say something about my children, I got the right to say whatever I want about you.
Yeah, but you know, I thought about this for a second. Do you think Cardi does need to kind of pull back though on those rants? Because this is like the second time the rants that kind of got her in trouble. Remember the robbery situation? Like
Situation.
Remember when she admitted that she used to rob dudes and then that became a big deal?
Oh, and drug them and stuff like that.
Yeah. So a lot of the
things getting close.
I'm just saying, a lot of the last few issues with Cardi been her announcing these things, and I feel like somebody in her team need to kind of hold her back from these rants, yo. Because you're not the same Cardi you were. You're not the same Cardi you were years ago, where we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You were just entertainment when no one cares.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, you at the MetGala with $1 million gowns. People trying to get that check.
Got a point.
And Lord knows if this vlogger wins, like any portion of money, that's gonna open the floodgates for other people. Because I'm gonna feel like I got emotional distress from Cardi.
She's not getting any money.
I mean, she could get. I mean, she's pregnant, and if Cardi went off on a rant on her, I mean, she's pregnant because she's claiming that she's being harassed by people from her.
Well, Cardi could countersue because you harassed her.
I guess you got a point.
I'm sure that'll make her drop everything right there.
I'm just saying, if you're Cardi's manager, would you advise her to kind of fall back for a second on these rants? Though I'm just saying, even if you do win,
that's why people love her.
But she don't need it no more, bro. That's what got her there. She don't need to keep doing it.
True, but how you gonna just change a person? Money don't change who you are.
No, but you can lose your money if you don't.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Touche.
Unless you're 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Unless you're 50 Cent.
Yeah, he got to deal with the devil.
Yeah. I wouldn't advise nobody to walk in 50 Cent's walk. So, no, he definitely got that. So, new music popped out. Logic dropped his album, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yep.
You got a chance to check that out yet?
No, but I did check out Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby.
How you feel about it?
Great.
Really?
Great work. And she actually even commented, she was like, I'm so sorry I tried to run away from Neo Soul. I'll never do it again. Because this is definitely a Neo Soul album. and she murdered it.
What did she mean by that? She tried to run away from neo soul.
Well, she would always battle against people trying to say she was a neo soul artist, and she would try to attempt to make records to make sure that she wasn't. But this one, she just came back in, and she did what she needed to do.
This not her debut, is it? Did she have an album before?
She had an album like 2 years ago, 2016.
But now she's on Dreamville. Is that what it is?
She's on Dreamville. She's with J. Cole.
Was she on Dreamville before, or?
I don't believe so. I can because I was just listening to it. Boom, boom. And her last album was PHO, and that was, it doesn't say who she was under, but
and she's from the DC area too.
Yeah, she's from DC.
Yeah, I saw her perform not too long ago, man.
She's actually at FSO. She performed at FSO this past year from PGC.
What's FSO?
For Sisters Only.
Oh, okay, got you.
Sisters Only. Been that long.
No, I mean I just didn't think the audience probably knew what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, so she's and she also, because everybody says, and she does have a very Erykah Badu feel. Feels like the new generation Erykah Badu. She stays away from that out of respect. She actually even commented the new Erykah Badu is Erykah Badu, trying to just.
That's real. I can respect that. That's real. Well, I heard Logic album, and to be honest with you, I was more of a fan of Logic, like his first album. I haven't been feeling none of the projects that Logic has put out after his first album. His first album to me was up there. I feel like it was highly underrated. The last few albums to me kind of got cornier. This album right here, it's kind of dope. It's better to me than the last couple albums, but nothing to me is touching his first album. Logic feels like he still hasn't really found himself, because on this album, for example, he's dropping the N-bomb. And I remember Logic saying he would never drop the N-bomb because he looks more white, even though he is biracial, but he know what it is. And this album, he's dropping the N-bomb. And he's not using the third person like somebody else is saying the N-bomb in the story of the song. No, he's using it. So now it almost feel, I'm not gonna lie to you, it comes off forced. You know what I mean? It comes off like...
The delegation hasn't accepted him yet.
Yeah, man. And, you can definitely, when you see Logic, I like the fact that Logic, I like him as a person because he seems to be very open with his insecurities.
Another one from the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area.
Yeah, but it also seems like, he's a real product of, an artist who suffers from social media anxiety. He really cares what these people are saying. And you can definitely tell he probably spends hours reading comments and letting that stuff, affect his music. So, this album is a little bit edgier than his last, couple projects. Not the first one, but his last couple projects. And I think the reason why the first album was a lot better is because he was telling his other people's stories, and he was a great storyteller. But when he got to telling his story in life, wasn't that interesting? Mm-hmm. And so it's okay. I gotta listen to it some more, but it's okay. It's not gonna knock you off your feet. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a hit record on there because he got the song with Eminem. That people are really like. And lyrically, Logic spits, though. You know what I mean? It's just that his appeal, it just don't really stick with me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Did anybody else drop? Because it's been kind of
quiet right now.
Yeah.
It'll heat up real soon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who we looking for, but it feels like it hit up real soon, man.
J. Cole's coming any day now.
I'm hoping.
He's coming any day.
But I don't know, man. It seems like
surprise album is coming.
You think it's going to be that or a Dreamville compilation?
I think J. Cole's coming soon.
I'd rather you be right. I'd rather you be right, man.
J. Cole's coming soon.
Well, let's talk some sports, bro.
Yeah, Houston Rockets gone home. And this time, because last year they went Game 7 and Chris Paul got hurt, so that was the big thing.
I thought they went Game 6. They went Game 7 last year?
Game 7 last year. They went Game 7 last year. Chris Paul got hurt, so he didn't play in the Game 7. And that was the thing. If Chris Paul would have been there, they would have won that Game 7.
Okay.
This year, Game 5, KD goes out in the end of the game. The Warriors come back and win it.
Steph Curry had a great last 16 minutes in that game.
And then you have Game 6 in Houston. They held Steph Curry scoreless the whole first half. Second half, he scores 33 points, 23 of it in the fourth, and sends them home with no KD playing the entire game. So before the game, it was already ruled out that KD was gone for the series.
Yeah.
KD was already gone for the series. So you have basically the 2017 Golden 2015 Warriors.
Yeah.
So you have them, and you still don't win.
Because they had another injury, too, but I can't remember right now.
You had a healthy Chris Paul, healthy Harden. You had your whole squad. Golden State has no KD, and Steph has a bad finger because he jammed his finger or something like that. He hurt his finger. So, and he just comes out and just shows you, like, just because I'm a team player and I step to take the back seat sometimes.
This is my team.
It can get real.
Hey, and also
it can still go down.
Listen, you know what other obstacle he had? It was revealed that when he came to the gym to do his practice shots or whatever,
oh yeah, Chris
Paul had it blocked.
Yeah, so after the game when they congratulate each other going to the locker room, he had said to Draymond, he's like, yeah, kick me off the court again.
Right.
Kick me off the court.
Is Paul
sent him home.
What does this say about the Houston Rockets? Like, what did you see it? Do you think it's coaching? You think it's them?
It just says that you just got that one team that you just can't get past. The Knicks could never get past the Bulls. The Bulls couldn't get past the Pistons until they finally did. But I mean, it was just the Pistons couldn't get past the Celtics. I mean, it's just that time. Like, it's just sometimes you just can't beat them.
It sucks when it's the same team eliminating you, though.
It is, like I said. all those relevances I just took back were all just one team getting in that another team just couldn't get past.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Toronto, all these years, they just couldn't get past LeBron and Cleveland. They were number one seed. They just couldn't get past LeBron and Cleveland.
Yeah, no matter how many games they won.
Yeah, no matter how many games they won.
And no matter what team LeBron was on.
Yeah, you just couldn't beat LeBron. They just could not beat LeBron. Like,
yeah.
Toronto had.
I mean, that's what got their coach fired for that.
Yeah, got the coach. He was the only first place coach in history to get fired.
Yeah. He's in Motown now, though. We welcome him. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and he got swept.
Yeah.
This year, too.
Hey, listen, we went in the playoffs for the past 6 years, so he's going to be all right.
Yeah, the expectations are a little
He all right with me.
Low. So he built the expectations up in Toronto, and he just couldn't get it done.
Also, the Lakers just announced, before you got over here, that they got their new head coach, Frank Vogel.
Yeah, and they just announced they got and he's adding Jason Kidd, who was going
to be the assistant coach.
Because
the negotiation with Tyronn Lue had fell apart because they only want to give him like a 3-year contract.
Yeah, he didn't want to just be LeBron's coach. He wanted to be a coach. They gave Bill Walton 5 years. They gave the guy before Bill Walton 5 years. So why you only going to give me 3?
Well, no,
hold on. And you're telling me you're going to pick my staff. I got to get these people.
Yeah, but that wasn't on LeBron. That was on the Lakers doing that because they want to show that LeBron's not in charge.
Yeah,
that was them. I'm saying
it wasn't LeBron doing it, but
yeah.
I'm saying he's saying
no, because you said
I don't want to be LeBron's coach. To saying that y'all are hiring me to just subsidize LeBron.
Right. Right.
And that's not what's going on.
And at the end of the day, he's still a championship coach. Correct. What you doing? I mean,
who beat the statistically the best team ever.
And he ain't losing no money.
Regular season.
He's not losing no money. Because he's still getting paid from what he got fired from. He got the best unemployment check ever.
Oh, yeah, he's still getting paid from Cleveland.
Yeah.
So he's not hurting for money.
Yeah, so he walked away from that. But, I mean, I don't know who Frank Vogel is.
Yeah.
Do you?
I know who Jason Kidd is. I mean, he was I forgot who he coached. He coached for a couple of teams. He didn't do anything big, but, I mean, hey, nobody wants that Lakers job right now.
No, not that. The Lakers are literally self-imploding and trying to destroy themselves.
Magic leaving and Jenny Buss situation, it's just crazy. So.
Yeah. Real quick.
Saying Jenny Buss was actually, somebody told her in the organization to start thinking about trading LeBron. So
you'd be stupid if you do that, but yeah, I mean, you never know.
Well, I know what if they don't get Kyrie and Klay Thompson or Kawhi, when free agency begins on the 1st, if they don't have nobody by the 5th, LeBron will be like, yeah, remember what you said? Yeah, just go and do that. Go and do that.
Well, I was going to ask you what you think about Kyrie because he's out of here too.
Oh yeah, Kyrie is definitely already been
biggest disappointment though. I'm saying as far as his season.
As far as the season, yeah, I think
the team went way further without him last year.
Yeah, he checked out a long time ago. He checked out when he called LeBron and apologized.
I don't think he checked out, man. I just don't think Kyrie's a leader.
Yeah, he's probably the greatest Robin you can have.
Yeah, he's not a leader. I don't think he's a leader. I don't think he checked out. I don't think he was ever capable of what he thought he was.
He's a great Robin.
Yeah,
so, which is good. So, but like I said, he already signed and bought his property in L.A. when he called LeBron and said, I'm sorry, it wasn't what I thought it was. If I could take it back, I would. That was when he was like, yep. I'll see you in LA this week. And all the LA fans, all this protesting and stuff is crazy. I mean, what is going on with the owner, with the leadership up there is crazy. But just as far as the team standpoint, y'all are crazy. This team, the Lakers were not supposed to go to the playoffs and do anything this year.
No, they wasn't.
This year, the Lakers was all about, is LeBron really going to show up?
Yeah,
and he showed up.
So
we'll see you this summer.
Until he got hurt,
yeah.
they were in fourth place.
Yeah, so I mean, all this year was about LeBron. Really did go. So I'll meet you there this summer.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm not that confident in their upcoming season like the way you are because, to your point, I don't think nobody really wants to go play there like that. And when you lost Magic and you making these moves that you're making, I don't think that the Lakers, man, are going to be able to draw people as much as you think. I think
will say this:
trying to kill them own self.
I was very sold on Klay Thompson being a Laker next year until last night because he basically held it down in the first half and Steph held it down in the second half. So it shows people that they're not dependent on KD like they thought. Everybody like
they
this.
Never what?
But the smoke screen over the past 2 years, they everybody deferred to KD.
But that was dumb for people to even say that.
Popular perception made people think, all right, when KD leaves, that's over for Golden State. Now it was probably more on there. This Golden State.
But you know they say perception is only reality until reality walks in the room.
This Golden State stuff's probably done.
But perception
they that they still got it. They can still hang on to it. And actually, I think the owner said his motive is to keep Steph and Klay Warriors for their entire career.
Listen,
keep them on the team forever. So that actually put confidence in me that Klay might end up actually staying there.
I've been telling you for years.
Especially if KD's injury lingers on a little bit longer and they keep winning without him. I think.
And they can.
Yeah, they can because KD's definitely gone. We know this.
I've been telling you.
KD gets 3 rings this year, 3 MVPs.
But bro, I've been telling you for years. Perception is only reality until reality walks in the room. That might have been a perception for people who got short memories because we live in a now era where people tend to forget things that happened like 6 months ago. And now everybody's like, oh, they can play without him. And like you just said, they've been balling without KD. They've been balling without. They just made room for him. But they've been balling without him, DeMarcus Cousins and all that. That team been holding it down. Yeah. But right now,
DeMarcus Cousins might be back next series too.
Yeah, but the reality is they can ball without him. That's just what it is. So they had to show y'all. So everybody else is going home. Bye, Harden.
So yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, definitely bye. Definitely bye, Harden.
Bye.
But we do got some Game 7s this weekend. We got the Denver Nuggets and Portland Trailblazers, and I'm really rooting for Portland.
So what's your prediction? Because by the time this show gets uploaded, those games are going to get played. So what's your prediction between Denver and the Trailblazers?
I'm rooting for Portland, but Denver is definitely a better team. I'm just going to go jump out the cliff and say Damian Lillard's going to get it done one more time.
Yeah, I'm going for Dame.
He's going to get it done one more time. The way he iced OKC.
I'm going for Dame.
That was just cold. It was just so disrespectful. And it was just, he just.
What about the 76ers and the Raptors? What's your game? Who you predict that way?
That's a hard one.
I think the Raptors. I think the Raptors.
I think so too.
I think Kawhi Leonard's having a great year.
I want the Sixers to win bad, but I don't know if I can bet against Kawhi in a Game 7.
Yeah, they balling. They out there balling, man. Before we move off of sports, did you get a chance to catch what your girl Ayesha Curry said?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I definitely had an opinion about that.
Wife of Steph Curry, she said that she feels a certain type of way that men are not paying her attention. And she feels some insecurities, and it made a digital debate all over social media. You had people on one end that was like, oh, you're supposed to only be craving for the desires of your husband. You had people on the other end that was like, oh, she's bringing awareness and showing vulnerability to mental issues, and you men are being misogynistic. What was your take on that? And
she's definitely jealous. I'll put it out there. She had a light skin moment, but
what?
She definitely had a classic light skin moment where she was just craving attention. She's jealous that he's getting more attention than she is because she wanted to be a star. But here's the thing. I'm gonna quote my guy at Phantom, got the juice too. Make sure you follow him on IG, Twitter. He got this thing on the money. He said, in quote, Ayesha Curry missed her whole phase and it's eating her alive right now. She went from high school sweetheart to housewife, and she missed that whole phase. And she got some whole friends that's out living their best life, and she won it.
But you know what else too, man? I think that's a valid point. I think people who jump early, they do miss a phase, right? But I think that this situation with Ayesha Curry and Steph, it kind of gets exaggerated a little bit because they knew each other from high school. But they got together. There was a gap. It was after. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was like a gap after that. You know what I'm saying? So This whole, like, I saw one dude that was like, man, how was Ayesha not even no hoe. She only got one body. She only been with one dude. I was like, who told you that? Like, I mean, I don't know what her sex life is. Why are we making an assumption? It's like, it goes to show you that when you put the word Christian out there a lot, people just start dumbing everything that you possibly have done. Like, you just say Christian. That's like the safe game. I'm a Christian. As a Christian person, it's like it saves you just from a lot. Like, nobody wants to think that you've done anything. Nobody wants to accuse that you've been sleeping with somebody. Like, how did we get to this point where all of a sudden the only person she's ever been with was Steph? It's like, come on, like.
Yeah, and Steph did the stand up thing, and Steph should. I mean,
as he
spoke out for his woman. And
it just shows that where people put it up. But to your point, what I will say, I do think Ayesha had it coming because she's been putting herself out there with these kind of opinions. Remember when she made that comment about girls who like to be half naked and like to keep the good stuff at home and this, and then setting herself up in that kind of, downplaying other people who do their thing. She kind of set herself up for the situation. You know what I mean?
Look, you just wanted a piece of it, huh?
Yeah. She kind of set herself up for the situation.
My guy Phantom got the juice. He hit it on the money. I saw that. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was just on the money. Like, she missed her whole face, and it's eating her alive right now. And she got some whole friends that's turning up at Rose Bar, that's turning up at the club, and she won in. And
I don't think it's a. I'll be honest with you. My personal opinion, I don't think it's a whole phase. I think it's an attention situation. The way you talk about.
It's definitely attention.
I think it's attention.
It was funny. It was funny.
I think it's attention. I think that when you think about it, the popularity in that family goes from Steph, the oldest daughter, and then Ayesha. You know what I'm saying? And I think Ayesha's like, wait. You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
the least famous. Well,
right.
Actually, I think you got it's somebody in between there. You got Steph's mom in between there too.
Yeah.
Is Steph the oldest daughter? The mom.
Now, Ayesha is definitely more popular than his brother.
Then it's the mom.
Right.
Then you got Ayesha.
Right. So you got all these people you like, man, I just keep taking this back seat. And Steph's mom don't do nothing but just show up at the games. You know what I'm saying?
Give high fives and everybody.
That's it. But she's still famous. Oh no, she tough.
She
tough. Happy Mother's Day. She tough.
Happy Mother's Day to her.
She
and
tough.
All the mothers out there.
Yeah, she is tough. Like, she is black, don't crack for real. So, no, I mean, I think it's a tension situation, but you're never going to be as famous as Steph because Steph is Steph Curry. He's a world famous basketball player.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's one of the faces of the NBA.
And you have to choose what it is that you're trying to want because, you're the one who projected this image as if you wanted to be this wholesome wife and, in that situation. So, you got to take what this situation is going to be, So, if you're feeling that type of way, there's a part of me that's hard to feel that feels like anything is genuine, man. Because my thing is, why couldn't this wait till after the playoffs? I feel like every time we talk about Ayesha Curry, it's during the playoffs. It's never during the regular season.
He did have a bad game that first game.
It's never during the regular season.
He ended up having 2 great games.
Yeah.
He had a great game at the end. And then he had another great game.
So there's a part of me that always feels like that whenever anybody does something, you know me, man, it's hard for me to really feel like this was by accident. You knew that was going to be an explosion. You knew that. You knew that was going to be an explosion. You knew if you talked about other men, you desire other men, and you don't think...
She said she desired a compliment.
Yeah, a comment, but you know how the internet was going to play.
Seen by another man.
I mean, did you see that meme with her and James Harden?
I seen it. Oh, yeah. It was I also seen the meme. What's the squirrel on SpongeBob, the astronaut?
Yeah.
And it was just like, Ayesha at the gas station. Hey, Mom, what's up? And she breaks her neck to smile. Yeah, that was funny too. I mean, the internet is undefeated.
How would you feel if your wife had said something like that on the public stage?
I'd have gave her that eye. And you don't sit your dumb ass down somewhere. But in public, you gotta.
I'm just saying.
Mixed feelings.
As a man, if you are giving your wife compliment every day and you praising, because we all agree that at least Steph looks like he loves Ayesha, right? And you giving your wife all these heavenly praises and you loving her and all this other stuff, and she go off and she say something like that. How do you feel?
Honestly, I mean, you just jealous. She's just jealous. I mean, I don't like it. As a man, I don't like it. I'll put it that way. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. Publicly, am I going to say that and let everybody know how I feel? No, because I'm going to still take up for my woman. But privately, I don't like it. And I don't like it at all. We might have a problem too.
I think that both things can be true. I think there's some truth to, there were a lot of women that were stating that, everyone likes to have compliments and stuff like this. And everybody likes to have, women, you guys got to understand. And I think that's true. I just don't know if that apply to Ayesha. There's a part of me that just really feel like you said, I think it's about attention.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I hear what women are saying, and I open my ear to it. I don't think that, I'm not listening in here, and pardon me for saying that earlier, that you want another man, that you want to desire him and all that. But I just don't know if that applies to her.
Yeah. It's an example of when Wale said he's like, she get dressed up every night to go out to turn niggas down.
Right.
And then when they stop coming at you, then you got to feel like Ayesha.
Well, you see somebody put up that resurfaced tweet of hers in 2011, like, all these guys hitting on me, I'm taken, leave me alone. They was putting up mad receipts. And that's the thing. Like, and how about the fact that they might respect your husband? We know who your husband is. Yeah, if I see Ayesha Curry in the mall,
I ain't got no shot at that.
I'm not about to get on Ayesha Curry.
Man worth $300 million.
Yeah, what I got?
I ain't even got $300. He got $300 million.
And honestly, Steph seems like a nice guy.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
He's a cool guy. Like,
yeah.
You want to get Steph's friend.
Yeah, I want to hang with Steph. Like, Steph don't seem like a bad guy. You know what I mean? There are other NBA players I'll be like, what's up?
I'm going to go at his mom before I go at you.
Yeah, actually. Again, that's the star.
I'm shooting a shot at Dell's wife.
That's the star of the family for me. You know what I'm saying? So
I know how she looked when she got older.
Yeah. And I don't know Dell that well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dell's more of an introvert. He's
yeah.
more a quiet guy.
I feel like I know Steph. You know what I mean? I feel like if me and Steph went to college together, we'd be dapping each other up. Dell,
yeah, just about.
Just about. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to take a back seat when it comes to that, man. So that's how I look at it. I hear women when they say what they say about women wanting that kind of attention, or people want to be feeling that way. But also they kind of concluded we do got to kind of get out this whole situation of wanting affirmation from other people. We kind of got to start giving ourselves some more self-love. Like, we talk about this self-love situation, and then when people don't give self-love, we all out here making arguments for them. So, you guys got to make up your mind on which way you want it to go, because if it's about self-love, let it be about self-love. Don't be looking for no, validation from strangers, especially if you're not out there looking for no job.
Yeah.
She ain't looking for no job. So
you ain't got to work, ever.
Yeah.
Your grandkids ain't ever going to have to work.
You great. You more Gucci than Gucci.
Yeah.
What it is. So
your husband was already straight. Before he even picked up a ball, he was straight.
Yeah. And now you're more straight. So, shout out to that, man. Big ups to Outkast had a reunion. Yeah, Andre 3000 showed up at Big Boy's son's high school graduation. Yeah. Big Boy's son Cross, his younger son.
Yeah, who has a scholarship to Oregon University.
Oh, he do?
Yeah, he got a football scholarship.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah, he's tough. He's that deal.
Okay, because I always remember Big Boy's older son, Bamboo, because he always put him in the lyrics, but I didn't know he had another son.
Yeah, Cross, he has a full scholarship to Oregon University.
Okay. I wonder what position he's going to play. Do you know?
I think he's a running back.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
think he's a running back.
Yeah,
so.
It was good to see. We crave Outkast reunion so much that we were
reunion like it was like they was on stage together.
Bro, we don't see them together. When we see Andre and Big Boy together, we are happy. That's how much Outkast is.
It's just support. They still cool. They never had a breakout like when they hated each other.
Hey man, listen.
They just did their own things.
Hey, when you were part of the greatest duo in history, and we don't see you together,
they never had a breakup. They just stopped making albums. They stopped putting out music.
We feel a certain type of way. We feel a certain type of way. That's all I'm saying. We feel a certain type of way. That's all. Bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Too much. You reaching.
I'm not the one that's reaching. Everybody was happy to see that.
Reunion. I mean, I'm happy to see him.
Bro, if you go on Twitter, go on Twitter right now, you hit top 5. That's the first thing that came up was Outkast had a reunion. That was the first thing that came up. So it ain't just me. Don't say I'm reaching. I'm saying we're excited to see them together. We don't see them together in public often. That's all.
And then the album come out, y'all be over it in a week. Shut up.
Well, first of all, Andre ain't doing no more album, so so I'm not even gonna get myself excited about that. But you know what I'm saying. But shout out to his son graduating. Also, the Ghetto Boys had announced that they're going to do the Long Goodbye tour. Remember, we talked about this last week where Bishop Bill announced that he was at stage 4 cancer. So they're going to be doing some small venues just so people can, get a chance to see them perform as a trio. It's called the Long Goodbye Tour. The first show is going to be in Pontiac, Michigan, May 24th. I don't know how I feel about that, man, because I feel like it's saying Bushwick is out of here. When you're calling it the Long Goodbye Tour. And, I guess I'm so used to seeing commercials where people are always like, I'm going to fight cancer, I'm going to fight this. And when you saying it's the long goodbye tour, I'm like, are you pretty much saying this is like? And maybe it is. Maybe they've all talked with each other, and this is. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did. That's why they're doing this tour. But for me, I was like, damn, man, he just announced he had cancer. Y'all calling it a long goodbye? Like,
yeah, or it could be just a form of promotion. Push the tour.
I mean, it is a form. I mean, that's no question. But I'm just saying, it can't be like the long fight tour, the forever fighting tour.
Maybe he's doing better than we know.
I mean, stage 4 is pretty.
Yeah, my father was diagnosed at stage 4. I think
my brother was too.
Yeah, I think he lived another 18 months after that.
Yeah, my brother was diagnosed at stage 4 also, so it was heavy. So I don't know, man. That's the thing about I have to learn how to understand that other people handle things differently and not how I would handle it.
Yeah,
because I know when I saw that, I was triggered by how I'm like, damn, y'all just gonna tell the man goodbye already? But they've probably already all discussed this even before Bushwick told us, you know. So if you in town and you want to see the Getter Boys, go check them out if you've been a fan of them. Also, on some retro stuff, big shout out to your girl Tyra Banks. Came out of retirement and was on the cover of Sports Illustrated in a bikini.
Black don't crack.
Age 46, looking amazing.
Mm-hmm. Looking very edible.
What?
Very, very edible.
You know what I mean? They did that comparison when she was the first black woman to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated bikinis. I'm so stupid edition. And how she look now, man. She got a little bit more meat on her bones now. Woo!
Yeah, that look good. That means look good.
Yeah. She out there, man.
And I got another retro for you that we didn't have on the schedule.
What?
One of my favorite movies is coming back.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about Chucky, Child's Play.
Oh yeah. I'm speaking of Bushwick Bill. That was a song of his. Child's Play. Yeah.
That was definitely one, and they revamped it. So I heard that's coming out on June 21st. So I saw that coming down my timeline. I was like, oh man.
You ain't see the trailer?
No, I did. I mean, I seen it now.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't see it before yesterday.
Yeah, the only thing about it in the trailer, in the original Child's Play, that little boy looked like he was someone who played with little toys. Uh-huh. This kid looked like he's way too
13,
old.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think they did it like they millennialized it. Like I think Chucky, like he can turn on your lights. It's like Chucky's like Alexa or something like that.
Okay.
Like so he has controls. Like he can turn the lights off. He can do stuff like that.
Oh damn! I don't want Chucky doing that.
Yeah. So I mean, the good guy doll has those capabilities, but Chucky, we all know how Chucky is. So he got all this type stuff. And he still got the knife, running around with the knife. Well,
it'll make his killings more realistic because when you watch Child's Play now, you like, why don't you just kick the damn doll? You know what I mean?
So it gives him more strength. So I'm excited to see that. So,
yeah, I was scared of Chucky when I was a kid though because he was
a movie. I love Chucky.
Yeah, he was creepy.
I was a horror movie kid. Like I liked Leprechaun.
I used to only want to see horror movies when I was a kid.
Yeah, I loved it. I was definitely a horror movie kid.
I didn't know they made so many Leprechaun movies.
Yeah, they got phony after like 3.
But you know who that is, though, right?
They started going Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun, Ghost Space, Leprechaun. Shut up.
Leprechaun was Willow.
Yeah, Willow. Yeah. Willow. That was my movie too. Willow was my movie.
Leprechaun in the Hood. I forgot about that one. That used to come on BET late night, right before on BET Uncut.
Yeah, that was stupid.
With Ice-T.
They just started making up all types of stuff. Like y'all doing it. After Leprechaun 3, it was phony.
Yeah, who was watching that though? Is my question.
It went straight to TV.
Wait. You said after Leprechaun 3 was phony?
Yeah, after Leprechaun 3 was phony.
So Leprechaun 1 wasn't phony to you?
The first one?
I mean, when you say phony, I'm like, this Leprechaun going around killing. Of course, they were all phony.
Not phony. I mean, it was just the quality. It just dropped. Like
okay. The budget was pretty much in his makeup or nothing else.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just like the quality and the whole storyline. It just got whacked to me. After 3, like the 3 was the last official real Leprechaun. After that, it was just like y'all just I don't know. It's like y'all need to figure out something else. It's like we need to go a different direction.
How many they made all together?
Probably like 7, 8. It was like retarded. Like,
I mean, listen, to Leprechaun's credit, he was holding down the horror genre for a minute because Jason and Freddy had retired.
Yeah.
So, to his credit, he was by himself. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, them strong 3 he came out with was, whoo.
Yeah.
They changed the game for me.
You know what horror monster I never really understood? Was Hellraiser. Because Pinhead was just like, he just make these gold chains come out of nowhere. Like, I never really understood. Like you said, Chucky had the knife.
Yes.
The Leprechaun was real simple. You just had to give him his gold.
Yeah, he wanted his money.
He just wanted his money.
He was like 50 Cent.
Which, And all honesty, I get Leprechaun in the Hood because that's pretty much what the hood is about.
Mm-hmm.
But Jason
just wasn't rolled out the right.
Jason didn't like visitors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Freddie was a pervert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were all understandable. But when it came down to Hellraiser, I was always like, I don't understand. Is this like some S&M sex thing? And then it was always like, we're going to give you...
I never really got into him. I didn't watch the Pinhead movies.
I watched it. I tried to rewatch it again. You know in October how they have those horror movie specials?
Yeah.
I tried to watch it now with this eye, which was probably my first mistake. And I didn't get it, bro. Like, I wasn't scared of him as a kid. He like some dude, leather. I'm like, he looked like he had more pain than me. He got pins in his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, Freddie just like he doesn't have...
Acupuncture gone wrong.
Pretty much. I mean, Freddie looked like he just didn't have health care. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
had the glove with the scissor hands.
And he was burnt because he couldn't afford to pay it, which is pretty much realistic. Because you had people walk around the hood looking like Freddie had burnt.
That's what you when you went to sleep.
Yeah, because people in the hood couldn't afford plastic surgery. You know what I mean? So that's all Freddie was. And Jason, like I said, was just a slow-walking, mentally challenged guy who didn't like strangers. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, well, I'm going to go see the Chucky.
And he was only safe if you was a virgin. That's
true. That's true. You had to not have sex. Otherwise, you had sex, he was killing you.
Yeah, he was coming at you.
Jason was the biggest cop blocker of all time. He's just hands down. I remember I seen Jason kill somebody while they were having sex. He stabbed the pole through both of them. Like, that's cop blocking on a different level, bro. I mean, it's not like you wanted the girl. Like, Jason wouldn't kill the guy and then take the girl. He didn't want nobody having fun. That says a lot about you. So,
No fornicating.
Right, no fornicating at all. Shout out to my GOT fans. We coming down to the wire. The last episode was pretty haunting, and they killed off the only black woman character, Yeah,
the queen was at the game, man. She was actually at the basketball game.
Daenerys, yeah.
Yeah, she was at the basketball game.
Yeah. She was at the Houston game, right?
Yep.
Her, matter of fact,
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what? Houston, not only did they lose, they lost in front of Beyonce.
And the queen. Well, it was in front of both queens.
Queen Daenerys, yeah.
Queen Daenerys and then Queen Beyonce.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, the black woman died pretty much because the two white queens were fighting over who were more privileged. So the black woman character died, man. She got killed. And it hit all of us. But we're going to ride this wave, GOT. I'm not going to lie. What I will say, bro, if you ever was to catch a show, I will say this. I'm glad this is Game of Thrones last season.
Well, I'm going to catch up on it. I'm going to binge watch the whole thing.
But I'm glad. You know why I'm glad this is the last season? Because it reached that point of popularity that everybody is aware of it. And now people are just overanalyzing it. Like, I heard somebody say something like, the third episode sucked. So, I don't know if you caught it where it was a Starbucks coffee on one of the sets.
Yeah. And they said that was like $3 billion in free advertisement that Starbucks got.
And it was so crazy, you don't even know if it was a Starbucks cup. Right? But it was designed like a Starbucks cup. But the problem is, you had people who were like, man, they did that on purpose because the last episode sucked. And I was like, they filmed these episodes a year ago. Like, what do you think they filmed these episodes? Like, hold on, if one episode aired on Sunday, you think they filmed these big old battle scenes and everything within 3 days, and then by this Sunday, why do you think they took 2 years off? Like, they're just over analyzing the show now, man. And so the show needs to hurry up and kind of end, because you get people writing these think pieces and these these pro whatever groups coming out the book. People who never watched the show in the beginning now all of a sudden got issues with all the things that Game of Thrones had.
I'm bringing my Walking Dead back.
Well, Walking Dead is not canceled. It's still on.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Your girl leaving, though. You know that, right?
I hate talking.
No, I'm saying, no. She already knows she's leaving. Michonne. She's going to leave next season. Yeah, which I hate, because she's in charge and she's leaving. So, yeah, but she's doing mad movies now.
Everyone's going to bring Rick back. Well, she's getting a lot of money. Yeah. She was at the MetGala, too.
Yeah, well, no, Rick ain't coming back. Rick chilling. Rick said he chilling with his kids. Rick got his rerun check. We ain't going to see Rick for a minute, okay? He might do a movie, but he ain't going to come back on that show no more. So, that's whatever. Before we get up out of here, make sure you check out my site that I write for, Walks and Chews Bubblegum. I just wrote a piece called 13 Signs of Gentrification. You might want to check that out. What's a sign of gentrification you can think of real quick off the top of your head? When you know gentrification's hit your neighborhood.
White people walk around the neighborhood after dark.
That's not bad. You know what I got that matches with that? Yeah. Random white women jogging. When you just start seeing random white women jogging out of nowhere.
After
dark, in the sun, just all through your neighborhood. Yeah, it's happening.
It's going down.
Your rent about to go up.
Now?
Yeah, your rent about to go up.
Yeah, your rent about to go up, or
Your
you
rent
about to get out.
Yeah. I think we covered everything, man. You got anything on your top of your head that's going on?
No, just keeping these records spinning. I mean, securing the bags and spending time with the family.
Well, okay. You got like the little, sometimes the simplest what it is. As usual, make sure you hit up all of our platforms. We're on YouTube, we are on Spotify, we're on SoundCloud, we're on Podomatic, we're on Google Play. All you gotta do is go on your search engine and type in hip hop matrix show, one word. That's hip hop matrix show, one word. Okay. Make sure you follow us on our Twitter at WHMS98. Follow me at J.Hall Radio. This guy right here at DJ Akademiks. As usual, be blessful and successful, and we'll talk to you soon. We ghost!
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.